Hello and welcome to a Wolves rebuild. This is episode 1 and I hope you enjoy the rest of the series. This is the starter squad we have. Currently have 57 million to spend. We have our first transfer offer coming in for the young lad Campbell, but I went ahead and rejected this as I might let him go out on loan later on in the series. In our youth academy, we look to have a lot of good players, including this Howe. I promoted him straight to the senior team. In our squad it looks like we need a cam, so I decided to have a look on the transfer market for a young, cheap cam to fit inside our budget.
Let me tell you something, yeah? Yeah, that can wine.
I then decided to look for free agents to see if there are any good players hidden for free.
Let me tell you something, yeah? Yeah, that can wine, yeah, that can dance. And I'm just meaning like, she just lets herself be free and so expressive and just don't give a...
Here we have our second transfer offer coming in for 8 million, but he is a good solid left back, so I decided to reject. We then had an offer from Porto for Semedo, but I decided to delegate this so then we could get some more money because we have a good solid right back of Johnny. Here's some of the scout reports to come back, and I think the only player here I'm going to go for is Osman. So I'm going to delegate to sign him, and hopefully he agrees to the terms of the contract. And there you have it, the first signing of our managerial career. Osman Burkai is in the club for free. Here the second set of scout reports have come in, and I think I'm going to go for Fabio Carvalho over Mount and Elliott, and I think he's the best option. I went ahead here and offered 9.3 million for the young lad. Hopefully they accept it. There we go, Klopp has agreed on a price and now we just need to negotiate a contract with Carvalho. He only wants rotation, so we're going to go ahead and accept that. Contract length of 5 years, that's great. No release clause of course, because we don't want him being bought out when he comes a big player, and we'll just give him a wage similar to what he is now of 30,000. There we go, the second player in our managerial career is Fabio Carvalho.
And yes, another A for us. Here, Porto have accepted our terms for Nelson Semedo, and we're going to go ahead and accept this. I have an offer coming in for our academy boy Howe, but I'm going to go ahead and decline this and also block any further offers. Now it's time for our first match against Hoffenheim. And here's the team we're going to be lining up with Guedes up top and Sarr in net. And kick off here as the game begins. Here Hoffenheim have a corner, but it isn't put to very good use, as Sarr makes the first initial save and the second save. Good work from our keeper, and here we try and spark a counter attack. Guedes trying to make the run pass, and he gets through. He pulls it back and plays it across to Nunes, but it's a wayward shot from Nunes. Guedes now playing it over the top for Podence. Podence making him run in, but it's a good save from the Hoffenheim keeper. Neves about to take our corner now, and it's a good ball in, but Carvalho gets a none on it, but it's just cleared away. But we still have the ball here, and Collins with the second, and then Traore with a follow-up, but the keeper saves again. Hoffenheim now on the attack, the ball played through, but thankfully for us he's offside. Some nice work from our team passing the ball around, and a beautiful ball from Neves to Guedes, but Guedes just can't put that final touch on it. Here Neves is trying a different type of corner, but it just doesn't work out. But Semedo wins it back at the halfway line with a header back to Podence. Podence with a nice run through and a good shot, but again a save from the Hoffenheim keeper, and a save on the follow-up again from the Hoffenheim keeper. Hoffenheim trying to clear it away, but it goes straight back to one of our players, Carvalho, with a follow-up, but it just gets saved. Neves taking his third corner of the game. Carvalho with a good header, but it's just wide. Unfortunate for the young lad. Hoffenheim now on the attack. 8-0, he just can't get his head on that ball, and they play Hoffenheim now in the middle of the park. Controlling the ball well. Played through here. Tries to cut it back, but it's a great block from our player. Hoffenheim with continuous attacks, but our defence is just too good for them. But here, Semedo's caught lacking on the ball, and Angelino's making a great run and plays it into Rutter. And Rutter plays it back out to Angelino, but it's cleared from our defence again. Here, and there's half time. I made a couple subs at half time, but bringing on Berkery. And also bringing on Howe. And the start of the second half here, and Hoffenheim get us underway, and straight away they're on the attack, but they just can't get through our defence. But Traore gives away an easy ball here, and they have a good chance. But it's Semedo with the good block, but it get put out for another Hoffenheim corner. This time they play it short, but again it's blocked before they can make the initial cross in. And again, Hoffenheim have another corner. A good ball played in by Hoffenheim, and a good header, but it just goes wayward of the net. And here, Wolves are on the attack again. Traore making a run down. He's trying to cross it over to the back post toward Berkeray, but it doesn't go in. And his first attempt hits the post, but then his follow-up goes in. Our first goal of our managerial career comes from Adama Traore. And the game gets underway again. Hoffenheim kicking us off. And here we have another chance through Guedes, but it's just unfortunate. But here Hoffenheim are on the attack again, but we cut it out yet again. And Carvalho making a great run down the wing. Holding up the play. And it's a good ball played through to Berkeray, but just off. Hoffenheim now on the attack again. A power shot was attempted, but it just went wide of the net. And here, Traore making another powerful run down the wing. Tries it to cross in, but it doesn't meet a Wolves head. And here, Hoffenheim are playing the ball forward. It's good link-up play from the Hoffenheim players. But well cut out by Kilman. Kilman plays it over to Nunes. Nunes to Guedes. Then Guedes plays it to Berkeray, who scores our second goal of our managerial career from the new signing, Berkeray. Hoffenheim have a good chance here. Oh, and it's our first goal conceded against Hoffenheim, but it was a lovely strike. Traore here with a chance to make it 3-1 at the dead end of the match, but he just can't quite make it. But that's still a good 2-1 victory for us, and the Wolves fans are going to be happy. I thought we could use a good backup keeper, and I managed to find Ochoa as a free agent. So I decided to start scouting him to see whether he was good enough or not. I also wanted to see if I could find a decent centre-back, so then we could replace one of our not as good centre-backs. So I decided to look from the Premier League from ages 16 to 27. I had a look through many different players, but I finally found one that suited me. And that one was Botman from Newcastle. Now it's time for our second match against Verona. Again, we've gone with a similar lineup, just a different formation. And here's kickoff, with Verona getting us started. Straight away, Semedo's making a great run down the right hand side, but it's blocked and gone out for our first corner. Neves with quickly taking it, and it's unfortunate, but it's cleared straight back to Kilman. Kilman with the cross in, and it's cleared away again from Guedes. But Kilman again picks it up on the edge of the box, plays it to Carvalho, and Carvalho just can't find a way through. Here, Verona are now on the attack, playing some good football. And he's played down the left hand side here, but Collins is there to cut out the ball. And Podence now is making a great run through and tries to play it through, but it's blocked. Carvalho to Guedes, and then Guedes plays it over on to the right hand side to Traore. Traore with a good ball through to Podence, but it's a good save from the Verona keeper and a save on the follow-up as well. Now here comes Traore, and he plays it over to Semedo on a good overlap, and Semedo trying to play the ball to Carvalho, but Carvalho just can't get there. Podence manages to pick it up though, and here it comes to Neves. Neves plays it back over to Semedo, and Semedo plays it to Traore, and who attempts a cross, but it's not successful. But Podence has it here, and Neves, oh, and that's so close, just wide. But here comes Traore again now, but it's cut out again by the Verona defence. Now, here come Verona on the counter-attack. Aït-Nouri just can't get there. It's played into the middle, but it's a good tackle from our big centre-back. It's played over to Traore, and he's making a great one through. And he's there, and he plays it to Carvalho. He must score, and he does. Carvalho's first goal, and this is exactly why we signed him. Verona get us underway again here, but we're straight back on the attack. Traore, and he's so close, trying to beat the keeper at his near post. Neves with a good ball in, but Carvalho just can't get there. Podence on the edge of the box with a try to attempt the volley, but it goes out again for another corner. It's a good corner over to the edge of the box by Neves, and Nunes is there. He still has the ball on the edge of the box. Good bit of skill to fake the defender away, and it's cleared by Verona, and that is hard. Made quite a few subs at half time, bringing on Howe, Berkay, Chiquino, and also Neto. And we kick off in the second half. Hopefully we can have a good half. But Verona here are straight away on the attack, but it's an amazing tackle from our centre-back. And Sarr with a long ball forward into Chiquino, out to Berkay. Berkay plays it through to Guedes. Guedes is through. He must score, and he does. That's 2-0 now to Wolves against Verona. Verona getting us underway again. And they're playing some lovely football, but can they get past the Wolves' defence? The answer is no. Berkay through to Chiquino. Chiquino has his pass cut out, and here come Verona, making a hole through. But it's a great save from Jose Sarr. And Sarr plays it out quickly to Aït-Nouri. Aït-Nouri tries to play it to Howe, but it's cut out by the Verona midfielder. And it's now played for a long shot, and it's another great save by Jose Sarr. Verona have a corner here, and they play it short. And it's a lovely bit of skill to get away from our man at the front post. But Berkay cuts it out in the middle, and then again by the centre-backs, but then it's intercepted by a Verona player. And again it's intercepted by Kilman for Wolves, and we come on the counter-attack, but then it's defended again. Girona now playing lovely football, trying to get that goal back. But it's well cut out by the Wolves defence. And now here come Wolves. Ball's played through, and Neto's through. He must score, and he does. That's Neto's first of this series, and I'm sure many more are going to come for him. The game starts again with Girona kicking the ball off after conceding their third goal of the game, and Wolves are still hungry and looking for more. This ball is deflected off, and luckily for us, it's offside. But here come Girona again, trying to get at least one goal back. And it's a good cross in, but it's well cut out by our defence. And here come Wolves again through Semedo. Semedo plays it back to Howe, but Howe wins it back though. And he tries to cut it back, but it's cut out by a Girona defender. And now Howe taking our corners because Neves no longer on the pitch. And oh my days, Carvalho. That would have been such a good goal if it went in. Here it comes Girona, but again, a brilliant tackle from Semedo. And Semedo making the run down the right, plays it through to Burkay. Burkay with a cross in, and there's Chukwino. And oh, it's just wide. That's so unfortunate from the young lad. And there's full time. That's a good 3-0 win for Wolves. And that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you really enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and tune in for the next episode.